All right, dog. Like, how you send it to a friend on here? Yeah. You beat him up, bro. It's unfortunate. He said he was gonna do it to you.
Welcome everyone to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the North Carolina Tar Heels taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hokies will put total leather and will get started. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Going with the ground game left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
It's caught downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Stumbled to the ground.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This crowd bringing the energy and
it should have been a pick, but it's whatever.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Scanning the field, it's Criswell.
He wasn't even down.
For 6, they'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
I'm not worried about him. He struggled getting in the end zone.
Defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Tootin. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys...
Oh, look out, there he goes! The 20. He's at the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to
That was
guys
quick.
like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When you kicked it in gear, you got the long touchdown.
2 plays, 78 yards. Tough.
Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Criswell. Looking to the big tight end. Ball in the air, intercepted. instead. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. He's looking for a man on second down. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take
Let's get to it.
This drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling...
And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Hokie. A great return.
Jack, you like that?
For the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
You like that, Shaq?
Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Virginia Tech, 21. North Carolina, 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Back to pass, it's Criswell. Looking down the middle.
Boom.
It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They think there's room to run to the right here. Bring in the heat.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, hey, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. They'll try to pick up the first.
Got it.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
I'm showing you. You're not looking at the defense. I'm showing it to you. I'm literally showing you the recipe.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's Drones. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Just beautiful. That's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Coming after it. Lofts one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And the catch is run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Yeah.
They'll try to take one more on their score.
Yeah. Send them home.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard score.
It was on the 99. It was on the 1-yard line.
Kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
It was on the 1-yard line.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
Looking downfield, it's Criswell. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great
Shaq, I
job
told you.
catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much
Flustered.
success and so much production.
I told you before the game started. I'm not worried about him.
You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe
Oh, he
we'll see
bit.
a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
First down here.
Shaq, you can have him after this.
play until the 2-minute warning. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Slams it ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies.
Hey, he got rattled. He got rattled when I came in here.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
The neutralizer came in this bitch.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh, man.
Is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Got that nigga lights off.
Up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up.
Dub, you gonna call it?
Kick after that touchdown drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Tar Heels will move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Criswell. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10.
It's Florida.
He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Corner's going to give them room. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The short hands. It's Hampton. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That finishes the score. Virginia Tech 35, North Carolina 10.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tootin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
First and 10.
The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
Virginia Tech 35, North Carolina 10.
And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Wide out in motion. A jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to run that push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd short, what they like 3rd medium, 3rd long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Drones. Got his man on the right.
Terrible.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Quarterback will audible. On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, he threw the pig. He beat him.
Picked off.
Attaboy.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Beat him.
And he's going to run it all the way
Impressive.
back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he added the extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Looking for a man. It's Drones. He makes the grab, and he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can get some big plays out of him.
He gets it. Close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
1 now.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was
I ran right past Alex.
I
ran past Alex.
Got me fucked up. The call. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Oh, got him.
One high and deep.
Oh.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
What do you think on it?
At the 29, defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's not afraid to go deep.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that would be pick 6.
The Hokies will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
Man, that's a waste of time.
Through the line.
Oh, that nigga just cribs some shit. Today's down, that's not possible.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight.
Not possible.
Instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in
I'm
football.
playing that
Catch the
nigga.
ball as all these guys are
I'm
flying
done playing
around
that
you,
nigga.
and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that
It's
aren't
a waste of
there.
time.
Great job making
It's a waste of time.
play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
No dub,
Kickoff
real shit.
team
It's
is
a
out
waste of
there
time,
after
bro.
that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. Here he comes from inside
26.
his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Things
Niggas
have been
underwell.
clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they
Niggas
keep it
underwell.
up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
You said what?
Looking to throw, it's Drones. He's got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
You got to get acclimated to the algorithm. He ain't trying to get 90 points.
35, North Carolina, 24.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh my
That
God.
third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return.